Hi guys, Sourdough Kathy here, and I've decided to take you on a tour. It's been about 11 days, 9 to 11 days since I did the last one, and there's a lot of stuff that's happening. I'm going to take you on over here to our front cabbages first, and you can see that they are starting to do very, very well now. We finally got some rain the last day or two, which has helped a lot. The lilies are growing good there. The flowers are all starting to bloom now. These cabbages are a little smaller here because there's not that much room. As you can see, it's really crowded, but I just threw them in there for the heck of things. And then, of course, these, it'll be a while before they're blooming. But these cabbages here are doing really, really well. Over here, these are the ones in the front of my house in the containers. Now I'm going to take you to the back first, and we'll take a walk down that way, and we'll look at the fruits and the trees. My tree, lilac tree, is finally blooming and looking really nice. No bug infestation, thank goodness. It's just looking just really healthy. This little one I have here in a container, for whatever reason this year, has decided not to put out any flowers, but after last year I really don't blame it. It's probably been weakened. So let's walk on down here to the back first, and I will show you what's going on here. The rhubarb, since the last time, has just blown up. As you can see, it has gotten huge. The leaves are probably as big as my body. One of them on the bottom here is just humongous, right in there. And all of the raspberries, they're just new raspberries, and the strawberries, since I brought them back here out of the side garden. I said last time I said the front, I meant the side garden where all my other stuff grows. But these, I've never seen the flowers ever so big as they are back here in the shade. So I think for once, sorry, that's a little bumpy here, that for once we're going to get some nice size fruit going on here. And the raspberries are already starting to flower, so we'll see what goes on with them also. I'm going to take you up to the onions now. Well, here we are up at the onions, and as you can see, the onions are just doing wonderful. They are doing great. They are all strong and healthy. They're putting on bulbs. Even the Walla Wallas are starting to put on some little bulbs now, so they are doing really good. You know, there's one thing that I miss about not having an organic yard is the fact that I have so many. My lawn looks terrible. See? All these dandelions and stuff. I miss my lawn a little bit, but that's okay. So here I have my mamilius. I don't know, it looks like I might have some rabbits trying to eat them. I'm not sure yet, or maybe they're just dry, but they're doing really good. Everything here is doing good now. I'll take you slowly over here. Try not to get you too sick. This is the one in the front yard, and it's looking really pretty right now. As you can see, they're blooming nicely. The different colors really are nice. I can't wait for these other, these giant marigolds to blossom. All right, I'm going to take you upstairs now. We're up on the porch now, and of course my flowers are doing great. They're looking really healthy. Here's my cucumbers, my lemon cucumbers. They were looking really pitiful for a couple of days. I had to spray them again with more magnesium, and I also gave them a dose of some vitamins, fertilizer, whatever you want to call it, and they are doing much better. They're putting out tons of flowers, and there are bees and whatnot pollinating, so I'm sure we'll start seeing something pretty soon. Now here's the calendulas and all that good stuff. All the flowers running along here. I haven't gotten anything going on these dahlias, but I didn't know if I would or not anyway. And I want to show you. This is the one that the rabbit ate off. There was a plant right in here. That's one that he ate off, and he ate off part of this right here. This was partially eaten by the rabbit. So I'm going to take you down the stairs now, and as you can see, there's the flowers. Excuse me, Ernie. Now down here, here's one of those heads of lettuce, and as you can see, my daughter came by and one lettuce is gone. So they're getting eaten. Some more flowers here, and I wanted you to get this today because I have my first red tomatoes, and my husband picked it. I don't believe this. It's gone. He picked the first red tomato. Ooh, he's going to be in trouble. I wanted to show it to you. Ugh, but you can see they're red. There are so, and these are called baby boomers. They are a hybrid baby boomer is what they're called, and they do so well. For Alaska, I'm just, like I said before, I'm in awe. Now, when the lettuce came out of the other ones, I threw some seeds in here. So these 3 seeds will be separated. Oh, there's a 4th one. So when these seeds get a couple of leaves on them, I'm going to transfer them into the ones that I've emptied out already and used. Now, over here, the little radishes seem to be doing just fine. There are a few carrots that came up. I think you can see that, but not much. All right, I'm going to move you to the carrots now. All right, here we are at the carrots. Now, as I spoke before, these are the Nantes. These were on strips that you buy for like $5. I got half of a package. This side, I got nothing. This side, got everything. I don't know what happened there. I'm really discouraged with burpee. And here's those seeds from Johnny's. They all came up. Every last one of them. These are beautiful little plantlings. They're doing just fine. This is the other one where all I got was 2 carrots out of a whole package. So what I did recently on this side was I threw some seeds in for more beets. So hopefully some beets will come up there. Now here's another tomato plant. It does have tomatoes on it, although younger than the rest. So these will be a little while because it does take 42 days from the time they set fruit until you get one. Now I'm going to show you my cabbages from this angle this time instead of from above. Look at these that thing is beautiful. I have to stand back to show it to you how big it is in this square flat container. It's got the most beautiful leaves on it. And this one here in the pot is doing fine. They are all doing just wonderful. These 3. Thank God for the BT. I did it at the right time, and it saved me from losing all of my cabbages. I'm going to swing around here slowly. Forgive my sniffling. I have allergies really bad. Anyway, this is what I have left. This is one more lettuce here. The leaves on top get a little burnt sometimes. I'm not sure why that happens, but my husband says this lettuce is great. I don't eat much lettuce. It irritates me so. But the bok choy, I just gave my daughter a couple of bok choy, which she's giving to friends because there's just so much of it that we can't eat it all. But what I did do, and I'll take you over here, in these 4 pots right here, I planted 4 new seeds. Since it's going to be cool, if these seeds come up, then I'll be able to get more going so that by the time these are finished, these will be ready to grow. Even if they grow small like this, then they would be just fine. All right, now I'm going to take you over to potato land. So as you can see, the potatoes in the buckets are doing just fine. They're still lower than everything else, but they'll be the last ones to be harvested. And the rest of them are all beautiful and luscious and green. These are, and so are the ones that came from chits. And in spite of the fact that they don't look the same, they will produce the same, I am sure. Now over here, we've been culling a lot of the lettuce out. Like I said, my husband loves it, so that's what's been going on. That's why it looks kind of sparse right now, but as you can see, there's a lot coming up too at the same time. Parsley's doing wonderful. This little bok choy guy here, he's doing great. Actually, at this size, that would be a great, it would make a mini bok choy or a pak choy or whatever you want to call them. Now, over here, the beets are doing really nice. If you can see that beet down in there, they are just doing really, really nice. Here's some right there. There's a couple down in there. Oh, and this one here has got 4 of them together. And this one, look at the size of that guy already. He's really doing good. So they're all growing. This is the worst. This is a different kind. It's a different color. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe too many in there. But here are the green beans are finally starting to do their thing, and more of them came up. The little portion of it that is the bean itself falls off too early for whatever reason, but like in this one, it has a little green leaf, and this one looks like it has a little green leaf. So once that catches on and those leaves start coming out, they'll be much better and healthier. And like I said, we just got some rain, so that ought to help everything out. Now I'm going to turn slightly, and oh, guess what? Look at that. Another red tomato that my husband didn't get. It's not quite red enough for me. I'd want it much redder, but this thing is just loaded with tomatoes. Just loaded with them. This thing, they're all in there. I think you can see that. And over here, there's a whole mass of them here. And they're all even up at the top. Down here, this thing is just packed with tomatoes. All right, I'm going to take you into the fenced off area now. Okay, now we're at one of the main gardens. These are Hungarian wax peppers coming up, as you can see. And here are the cayenne. This thing is loaded with cayenne peppers. Just everywhere. Curly little things that they are. Here's a giant one right there. Another one up here. It's just loaded. And these cabbages that were looking so sorry last time are doing 100% better. Nice with water. When it rains, even in spite of getting water from me, they do much better. Now, this funny little cucumber here and I cannot show it to, I may show it to you. I have a picture of it. Had a cucumber on it this morning that was about this long, and then I found 2 more hooked onto this one. But in order to make the plant healthier, I pulled them all off, and hopefully they're going to do better. So far the seeds I threw in here did not do anything. They didn't grow yet, and I don't know if they will. But it is turning much greener and doing better than it was. So we'll see what happens. It did put on some fruit, so it still may be okay. Now, last time I said that these I thought were jalapenos, but I don't think they are. I think what they are anchos. They're either anchos or something else. Look at these. Oh, look at that. They're just gorgeous in there. And here's a slew of peppers. Just like I told you, though, this is the sunny area, and they're just, it's loaded with them. Just loaded with them. And it's outdoors too. Ooh, excuse me, I almost fell again. This weevil doesn't want to stand. Look, here's another one back here. I hope you can see that in my hand. It's really a nice sized one right there. Anyway, they're all over this plant. I mean, everywhere. I am just in shock. Okay, here is my sorry looking, well, it's getting one now. My zucchinis are, this is the first time in my entire life that I've grown zucchinis. I did plant one there and it came up, so we'll see if it gets any healthier than that. Here are some more Hungarian wax peppers. I believe, if these aren't Hungarians, then they are the, gosh, why do I always forget the name? Tequila Sunrise. So we'll see what color they actually come out and what they actually look like from here, because I could have sworn that I put only 2 plants together of the Tequila Sunrise. Now over here we have the same situation. I've been calling these Hungarian, but I'm thinking these may not be Hungarians. This one has some weird stuff going on. I think I'm going to just pick this off because I don't know what that's not a good pepper. Okay, we've got fruit on the yellow squash. There's all kinds of little fruits on there. This one has 1. And I know that this soil looks dry, but we just got rain, and see right underneath the top, it's nice and moist. So it's not bone dry as it seems. Well, that's about it for now, folks. I guess the best thing going right now are the potatoes, the peppers, the cabbages are doing real good. Even the blueberries are doing real well right now. So that's all for now. I hope you'll like this content. I hope you're keeping along with this experiment, because every year in Alaska it's a new experiment. Thank you for watching. I thank all my new subscribers, and I hope you all leave me a comment, a check, a like, whatever you like. Bye-bye now. Love you all.